Webb, otherwise known as Bullet Number 9 on YouTube. I've been running a YouTube channel dedicated to reenacting and, historical interpretation of uniforms and equipment for the best part of 2-3 years now. I've accumulated over 2,000 subscribers, which for the small hobby that we do is quite a surprising amount. I have hundreds of thousands of views and thousands of comments on my gear and equipment, questions regarding where they can get this and further information regarding the historical quality of it. I started it because I'm enthusiastic about what I do. I like to share my knowledge and, set other reenactors down the path to knowing more about what they wear, why they wear it, and where they can get it. So what originally started as a little pastime just to show off really has turned into sort of a little business really. To be honest, I grew up with it. My father worked for a company that went to World War II shows, and I got to come along because it was only 10 minutes down the road, and I was instantly hooked. The uniforms, the equipment, the battles that were put on. How could I possibly do anything else when I've been brought up with this since I was about 7 years old? Not exactly something most people do on a weekend, but that's something you got to roll with. As long as you're not in people's faces about it, and you're not cramming it down their throats, you just treat it like anything else that you do, any other kind of hobby, then there's no issue really. Just obviously with what we do in regard to the German side of things, there is that controversial aspect that you do need to be careful about. Not because you're doing anything illegal or politically extremist, but because it can come off as such. You need to be able to put a good face to the public, to anyone who might be seeing this. Especially when I produce my videos, I always have a disclaimer at the start of every video saying how this video does not support Nazism or any aspect of it. It's just a historical portrayal. So, as long as you put on a good face for the public and you can give German reenacting a good name, then there should be no issue. People think today that the Second World War was so long ago, it has no influence on what we do anymore, but the fact of the matter is, in military life and civilian life, what they produced, what they wore, and how they did things in the Second World War still has a huge influence on how things look and act today.